on that note, I'm going to talk about love. Work at my computer or I'm songwriting, I just stand there and I swing my legs back and forth. My spring onions. Hi, welcome to Indira's World. That's right, I am Indiraa. I do forget now and then, but that's okay. I have been thinking that over this lockdown, everyone needs to get fit because we're getting back into life. And what does that mean? No more couch potatoes, which doesn't mean you can't have all the fun things in life. I mean, I have baked crisps and dried fruits. I make my own breakfast bars. So you don't have to starve to be healthy. But I'm going to be promoting a lot of healthy food now. And I'm also, which I always did anyway, but I'm going to go a little bit step up on it and also encourage all of you to get working out. You don't need fancy gyms, you don't need anything to work out. You just need your body and gravity. That's all you need, and you can work against gravity and get fit. So let's get to it. Today, so you're all good, right? That's it. So yeah, that's where we're going. Today is the vegan day. I'm going to be using tofu, soya mince, some spring onions, coriander, soy sauce, chili flakes, oil and corn flour. So an easy dish, and when you see it all getting thrown in, you'll realize just how easy. I'm going straight in to start chopping up my veg and then heating up my wok. And what do you think is going to happen after that? Right, now I'm going to be heating up my wok, and while that heats up, just so you know that you don't really have to waste your time in between, what I tend to do is my squats while I'm waiting for things to happen. I do my calf stretches, and I can do stretches this way. You can do anything you want. I sometimes take little cans and I do my bicep curls here. I pull back and work on my pecs. So pull down, don't forget, raise everything up. You know how gravity works at this stage of my life on everything. So let's go on to the cooking. I get carried away. Here we have olive oil. I'm going to try and keep it again to minimum. If this is going to serve, say, 4 people, I'm going to use 1.5 spoons of olive oil, 1.5 spoons of soy sauce. To this, I will add my spring onions, and I have 1.5 cups of soya mince, but I'm going to use just a cup. I don't think we need so much. So that's what I've got here so far. It helps to have a spoon to stir it all around. I'm going to just put that around. Now to this I'm adding some hot water so it absorbs the water, the soya mince. I don't know whether it's just me, but I'm so used to eating stuff like soya mince, I actually think that when you put the right herbs and spices, it tastes, honestly, is as good as, if not better than the real thing. So it's, maybe I'm just psyching myself, but I actually believe it. Now I don't think that color is looking quite right, so I'm going to put just 1/2 spoon more. So that's gone up to 2 spoons of soy sauce. Now if you don't like it too salty, I get it. Now to this I am adding a sprinkle of chili flakes. Now this is optional and also depends on how much spice you can actually take. Now that's going up again. Now here I have silken tofu, but you can also use firm tofu, it's up to you, and some corn flour, which I'm going to add some cold water to. So I'll swing around here and get that in there. I'm going to take a bit of that in there. So it's about 1.5 teaspoons of corn flour and water. Now, I've just thrown in my silken tofu. I'm not going to mash it around a bit because it is going to disintegrate. Now, honestly, this looks simple. It is simple and it tastes very good. Now, I eat this with rice. You could have it on top of noodles just by itself. But honestly, with rice or noodles, it is very, very nice. So I'm going to plate that up. I don't think there's it is very good to have a certain routine, and I know because I have suffered from depression for years, and I found that one of the best ways to deal with it was with having a routine. So my routine is I work out from 4:30 to 6, but it does not mean that's the only thing I do, because in the mornings I muck out horses and you're doing quite a bit of physical work. But you can do physical work anyway, whether you're vacuum cleaning your house or or just putting in the laundry. Just remember at all given times, bend your knees, squat down, every little thing. If you're sitting at your computer, you can always get up in between or even just stand. That's also good. And if I'm standing, if I'm doing work at my computer or I'm songwriting, I just stand there and I swing my legs back and forth. I do my adductors, abductors. You can do so many different things. It's not all about exercise. It's about keeping if your body is healthy, your mind is healthy. And if your environment is clean, your mind is clean. And that's, to me, a very important thing is get up in the mornings, have your routine, get ready, get cleaned up. And every time there are times when I come back from the gym and I'm doing my cooking and I say, ugh. But then I say, no, everyone's going to come in for dinner, as in the family. So get ready and sit down. It's all part of it. Set your table. Put your forks and knives out. Put paper serviettes, cloth serviettes, whatever you want. Make it special every time. Make life something you celebrate, not something that becomes a routine. Yeah, so good. You have 10 minutes more extra clearing up, so what? Everyone chip in. That's half the fun. So I'm going to serve up my tofu now. I've gone on as usual. Well, there you have it, and I'm going to be sampling it in a minute, but don't forget, today's homework is to try and do 15 minutes more of exercise in the day, and we'll talk about it next week, which I'm going to be doing healthy breakfast bars, homemade. And in case you haven't followed me on Instagram, it's IndiraasWorld, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like it, and even if you don't, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you next time. Until then, it's all good.